So, yes, a bit of a walk around a park. I'm actually at Mary Stevens Park in Stourbridge, yes. Now, I used to come here often when I was a teenager with my friends. We used to have a fun time, even though like half the time I felt like I didn't quite fit in. And I actually think it's because I'm autistic. But that's a long story, and I've realised, like, you know, how I was around certain groups of people. But it was still good fun. I'm going to have, because I've just been to Waitrose in Stourbridge, because we don't have one where I live anymore. And I'm going to have a little walk around this part. It's beautiful. I haven't been here in ages. And what we used to do was, in fact, we used to sit on top of the hill up there and up there by the bandstand. Oh my God, do not talk about it. What the hell's that? Is that mushrooms already? Yeah, we're on the hunt for mushrooms while we're at it. Not yet, but like, sort of. Ooh, a park for the people. Yeah, okay, so some information. I don't know if that's readable, but maybe it is if you pause. Anyway, yeah. So look how pretty these like flowers are. It's raining. I don't think they used to have all these flowers planted like this here, but the bandstand is still there. If you're watching, the twins. I used to come here with my friends, the twins. You know who you are if you're watching. Identical twins. Anyway, and the whole posse kind of thing used to meet up here in and around the bandstand. And we used to sit like up there behind. I remember specifically by that tree. And we used to sit on the ground, and people used to bring their guitars, play guitar, make friendship bracelets, and get stoned, and this, that and the other. If you know, you know. So yeah, Stourbridge is a very kind of old town. Now I know that sounds like, isn't everything old? Yes, it is, but Stourbridge is like the glass kind of quarter of the Midlands area. So they make a lot. They've always had history in making glass, and there is a glass museum which I've been to before, but I've never videoed in there. If I have, it's only like a little bit. So I happen to have my Birkenstocks on. So I only popped to Stourbridge to go to Waitrose. But I am waiting for someone, so I thought I'd just pop to the park. So it wasn't like a planned visit or anything. I'm just here because it's given me something to do in between the other thing that I need to do. We'll go over there in a second, have a look. But I used to come here and we used to sort of sit in this area, me and my friends, or me and their friends. And they used to sit in two groups. There was like the younger group. I don't know how it is now these days, but in the 90s it was like you had your grungy hippie people and the ravers and the clubbers. So the grebos, it was called, ravers and clubbers, rockers and goths, like different types of people. And I was kind of like both, because I was like a grungy hippie, rock, goth. But I was also into rave and dance music and everything else in between. Does that make sense? So yeah, I kind of in the end merged everything together. We used to sit around here and up here, and around there and there, and it'd be like the older group who are like older, a bit older, and the younger group, probably not even that much older, but yeah, everybody used to just hang out together anyway. So we used to come here and just, people used to just get like drunk, stoned, or whatever else. And then we used to go to like other people's houses and do the same thing at people's houses. And yeah, let's just have a look at this little bit of graffiti over here. I wonder if they've got a cafe. My feet, because it's wet, and I've got these foamy fake Birkenstocks from Primark. Okay, they are really comfy, but because they're wet, you can hear them squelching. It's quite good fun, to be honest. Yes, they've got a gym, play area. I wonder if I've got this graffiti little thing here. Oh my god, look at that. It's like Homer. Graffiti art. I actually love graffiti. I wouldn't mind going to some graffiti art convention show. I'd like to do that. Go to a break dancing thing, and also like hip hop or something like that. In fact, I'm going to look into it. Don't tell anyone, but I've also been looking at going to different types of car shows. So yeah, watch out. Yeah, so that's that. I might head back to the car, but I do need the loo. I need to find a toilet. I don't like public toilets. But yeah, little bit of, that's actually fun. I like how the kind of cool place to do a bit of a photo shoot, but I like how the pillars look. The picture looks in between the pillars. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. So they've got croquet. They're playing croquet over there. But look how pretty these flowers are. I love these ones. It's insane. Look at that. I've got to find out the name of them. But soon I'm going to be hopping to, look at him, lawn mowing. Hopping to Botanical Gardens. Have a look around there. And see what go on. Talk to the peacocks, birds, bugs and butterflies. But I'm going to hop into the cafe at the park and get myself a little cup of tea. See what it's like. Oh, they've got a toilet as well, even better. But yeah, so that's the park. It's raining. And you're even allowed to park your car here. And I might hop to the toilet while I'm at it. But these shoes, because they're wet, they're starting to squeak. Try it. I still have to squelch water in my wellies, as you know. So we'll be doing that at some point as well. But yeah, I'm just going to get my purse and get a cup of tea. It's really bloody expensive. I was at my other local park. It was something like £2.50 for a regular ass, a small cup of tea. Do you know what I mean? And it's not even like Yorkshire tea. Anyway, right. Uh-oh, I'm lost. So just got a tea from Stourbridge Park Cafe, and because it's raining, everybody's like inside. But I can imagine, like when it's sunny, everybody sits out here because look how pretty it is. Plus, the food looks quite good because they had all these they all had cobblestones. They all had these amazing donuts and cakes at the front, and then they had all this like vegan stuff and other stuff on the menu. Looked really good. So maybe another day. Oh, I'm gonna look up there if I'm allowed. Maybe another day, yeah. But look how nice it looks. I'll come back and I might try a cake or something savoury because it's nice. And also you can play croquet. I've never done that before. I could dress up like Alice in Wonderland and start playing. In fact, I might actually do that. I've actually got an Alice in Wonderland outfit, I'm sure I have. Or maybe I haven't anymore. I know that I've got a Dorothy one. I haven't worn it in ages. Don't know what this is. But the man is lawn mowing. Look how pretty. I'm gonna ask him if I'm allowed in this park. So yeah, they said I could walk around here. They like lawn mowing the grass. It's really beautiful, and I think they've got like produce or something now. They've got some sort of like lavender. I think they're growing like lavender. But look at this guy, and he's like feeding the birds. Tuppence a bag. I love that song. But yeah, so it says on the plaque, the statue of Major Frank Foley was unveiled by HRH, the Duke of Cambridge, in September 2018. So that's cute. I don't know what this building is. I don't know if you're allowed in there. But yeah, I will come back another day. And I might try the cafe out. Love how this looks here. Growing together. This is cute. Oh, volunteers. We learn, we share, we grow. Thank you. Okay, yes, so the community have been planting produce and stuff in this, like, it looks like it's a little bit of an allotment. How cute is that? It's giving me more garden inspirational ideas. So yeah. Oh, look how pretty. Let's just go around this bit and then I'll put my feet up in the car for a second and eat all my fucking snacks I got from Waitrose. I haven't been there in ages because I don't have one where I live anymore. So I'll walk around. They probably have a bit of a stall, a shop there that sells. Oh, this is like lawnmower day. They're all out with their lawnmowers. So it's well kept. They've got like a tennis court and I think like a sort of basketball, netball type thing over there. Look how cute these little dogs are. And I basically walked around most of the park. It's not a massive park, but it's a really pretty park. And I can imagine in the sun, people are coming here, flocking here with the whole family. Okay. They want me to barefoot walk, I just know it. Maybe I should. Everybody shelters themselves. I'm the only one. Wiggle, wiggle. Anyway, so So yeah, that's that. I think I'm gonna head back to the car and eat a couple of snacks, seeing as it's pushing. Oh, little sausage dog is barking at me. It's So yeah, that was a little whiz around the park, unplanned. But look at my wet foam sandals. So yeah, feet up. But yeah, that's okay. Embrace the rain, that's what I say. Ultimately, I wouldn't mind living in one of them situations where you collect the rain water and then filter it and shower in that and drink the filtered rain water. Yes. But I went to Waitrose, so next video, feet up, I'm going to show you some of the goodies I got from a good old Waitrose. Yes. Let the paws, put the four paws up on the wheel to dry. And I've got my cup of tea from that nice cafe. I asked for a small. She goes, you can't have small. I've only got large. But then I could see small cups right next to the large cups. And I was like, really? But anyway, I just went with it. But yeah, that's my cup of tea. But they had really nice teacups, like those funky blue ones, and mushroom coloured cups. I like shit like that as well. So yeah, next video, feet up and a little bit of a dib dab Waitrose to see what I'm gonna munch and a crunch on. Cheers.